Marni's here, let's start your day. Fabulously flawed, we're lighting the way. Monday to Friday, new episodes with laughter and love. Let's start the show. We're shaking things up. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Motivation, inspiration, and fun. Fabulously flawed, everyone. So shine a little brighter. Grab your smile and sing along. The show's about to start with Marni, your host. You can't go wrong.
Hey, Fabulously Flawed friends. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I'm your host, Marni. If you didn't get that from the jingle, welcome. And it's Friday. It's been a long week, but yes, we made it. TGIF. Say it. Thank God I'm fabulous, because you are. And if you're new listening, I thank you for tuning in, and I just share my experiences of trauma, resilience, and motivation. And I love to empower and inspire and to let you know it's okay not to be okay. And I try to put the fun in dysfunction. So today's episode I wanted to call Fight for Your Fairy Tale. You are the fairy tale. You are the queen in your kingdom. It is you. And for my young ladies listening, I do not want any of you thinking that your job in life is to find a ring and become a Mrs. and find that degree, your MRS, and get married. I don't know. It's like society has terrified women thinking like, okay, at 30 expiration date, and then you just settle for lukewarm. Don't do that. You have so much for you to live, to find out about yourself, to fight for your fairy tale, what you truly love within, and will not settle for anything else around you, mentally, physically. And I can tell you, a rush decision will cost you decades and decades of peace. It's not worth it. There's no prize in doing life like the right order. You go to school, you get engaged, you get married, blah, blah, blah. Life doesn't work like that. Life is zigzagging all over the place. And just note to self, being happily alone will always, always be better than miserably attached. I have been married and divorced to the same person 3 times, my husband and I, so I know what it was like to be the most miserable, but I also know what it's like to put myself back together and love myself and know what I would only tolerate and not tolerate. And on your healing journey, guys, understand you're going to lose people on that journey, but those people were only meant to see that unhealed version of you. So the unhealed version relationships you have, you've grown. So know that some of those relationships will fall apart, but it has nothing to do with you. And I think, when I see these girls hinging and wanting to like just date because they don't feel like they're good enough if they don't have a boyfriend or a fiance. And it's like, okay, no. We need to redirect this focus here. You need to be a woman not trying to impress, but trying to progress. And that is loving yourself and finding things that you love and you want to do. Because why would you settle for a relationship when your needs are not being met? You're not supported. Hey, guess what? I got a promotion at work, or I have a new study group, and my grades are finally going up, and you hear, oh, okay, whatever. Did you hear me? Yeah. That's not being supported, not being understood. Can we, I feel a little bit left out on Tuesday nights when all the couples are here and we don't talk. Well, would you stop? Just, leave me alone. You're not being really understood. You know the gist of what I'm getting at. But you have to be kinder to yourself. No, I do not deserve this. Your value does not decrease based upon someone's inability to see it. If you know your love and you look in the mirror like I do today, I truly am obsessed with myself. And that's not in a conceited way at all. I am obsessed that I know I will never tolerate so much, or I will never allow this in my life, because I am so protective of what I have gone through, and I know what poison is, and it will never enter my system again. And you learn to, when you love yourself, the people you used to surround yourself, you start to say, what was I thinking? And you grow, and that's just part of life. And being endlessly accommodating to be lovable, you're just wasting energy, and your wheels are just spinning in mud. You don't have to do anything but to be yourself to get love. That's all life is just when you are you, just doing you, everything that you would be, you become a magnet for everything that should be magical in your life, because you're feeling it. You're not looking for someone to fulfill you. You are fulfilled. So it's like, hey, I'm going to frozen yogurt. Wait, I was trying to use an example and I got distracted, so I'm just going to keep going. I was using a frozen yogurt. You're going somewhere because you like it. You're not just going along with somebody because, let's say the guy's like, ugh, I hate frozen yogurt. You're like, well, I do. I'm going by. Where some women would be like, okay, we don't have to go. And you do know that your job is not to fix anybody. Your job is to fix you. Your job is not to fix anyone. We think fixing someone, we can fix them into loving us. No, you can't. No, you can't. So you're just wasting your time, where that love and fighting for someone to love themselves, it should be on you. And no, guys, also, I going all over the place with this one, but healing and everything in life is not a straight line. There is no schedule. It's zigzaggy. And if you have a bad day, doesn't mean you're back to square one, sucky life. Bad day's a bad day. Okay, you go on. And I see so many girls too, like explaining their life choices or their feelings and opinions to people who will always just misunderstand you. You don't have to explain why you do something and why they should do this, or just you should understand me more because I do this. I'm just giving you these little tips on how to just love yourself, invest in yourself, because that's the only investment that's guaranteed to pay off. And I am so fucking grateful that I did not give up on myself 5 years ago, because they always say, fight for your future self. The girl who you were 5 years ago, the girl I was a minute ago, is not who I was today. But the growth I have made through the worst year of my life to now, it astounds me. And I am so proud of myself. So if you're listening, going through the hardest fucking shit of your life, I promise your future self is thanking you for not giving up. And unfortunately also, you're going to have to disappoint people to make yourself happy. People aren't going to like it. If you want to go to frozen yogurt, like I was saying, some people don't like it. Okay, I'm sorry, I do. And your clock, like I said, there's no timeline, is your timeline, uniquely designed for you. You didn't start at the same time he did, she did, they did, he did, her mother did, her cousin did, her father did. We're all different. So when you're comparing something, you're comparing to just the void. You're comparing to nothing, your imagination, because your timeline is only you. And everything is already inside you that you need. Just stop doubting yourself and stop thinking you need some outer validation like a guy to fulfill you. I hear it so much that I have had sessions with girls where they just said, I feel really like a loser because I don't have a boyfriend like some of my friends do. Now, when you meet someone, what do you do for a living? Oh my God, did you take that vacation? Oh my God, I love that car. Did you go to that? Do you wear those shoes? I love them. They're so comfortable. When you have convos with people, do we ask, oh wait, are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? No. Oh, sorry, I can't talk to you now. I only talk to people that are in a committed relationship. Sounds stupid, doesn't it? Because it is. So when you fight for your fairy tale, you're fighting for yourself, for your own self-love, for your happiness, not for anybody else's. Don't change or alter yourself thinking maybe they'll like me more if. Maybe they'll like me more if I'm more available. Maybe they'll like me more if I, clean their house more often. Take every ounce of that energy and put it into you. And I promise you, 100,000%, your wants want you too. But you got to be that person and believe that's who you are. And when you believe you deserve it, the universe shows up like that. I mean, it shows up like that. The minute I felt ready to, I know I need to be on panels, to be speaking about mental health. That's coming up in May. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I reached out to somebody who's doing cocktails and conversations at Hard Rock, a former NFL Super Bowl winner, Bryant McKinney from the Minnesota Vikings. I am going to be on that panel because I knew right now, present day, I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. And everybody needs to end the stigma and make mental health part of their conversation. So pat on my back, whoop, whoop. Toot my own horn, toot toot. But when you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you too. Just like I used an example a while ago. If you're going to call an Uber driver and they show up and they say, yeah, I'm not really the greatest driver. Are you going to get in the car with them? No. You're going to get in the car with someone that says, hey, welcome in my car, or whatever. You know what I'm saying. That's just confident and not unsure of themselves. So guys, TGIF. Know you're fabulous. Don't settle. Fight for your friggin' fairy tale because you all deserve it. You doubted yourself, and look, you're here. And you're only going up. You're not going to go down. So check me out, guys, if you want on YouTube. Check me out because you'll enjoy my YouTubes and my TikTok. Shop Marni Inspires and Fabulously Flawed on TikTok. And you know my bubble. Never, ever, ever let anyone burst your bubble. And never, ever, 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 ever let anyone dull your sparkle. Sending so much love, guys, and so much peace.
Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Fabulously Flawed. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, we're so glad you're here, and we hope you'll come back Monday through Friday for another serving of empowerment, motivation, and inspiration. We'll catch you next time on Fabulously Flawed.